Hello everybody and welcome to a new series on my channel. This is where we will be looking at things that are coming up in Black Ops 3, such as zombies, perks, attachments, everything like that, everything good, everything bad, good, bad, but I'm looking forward to this as it's an amazing game by the looks of things. I played a bit of it at E3, but hopefully you guys are looking forward to it as much as me. But getting into the video, this video will be looking at perks in Black Ops 3, and we'll be starting off with tier 1, which has black jacket, which is explosives do less damage to you. This means grenades won't affect you as much. C4s, everything good like that. Next in tier 1 is blind eye. You are undetectable by score streaks and tracking device systems. This means UAVs, counter UAVs, anything like this, you are still seen by, but other things such as stealth choppers and VTOL warships, you won't be seen by them. The mothership, should I say. Next up in tier 1 we have Ghost. This is the one where you cannot be seen by enemy UAVs while you're moving, planting or defusing bombs, or by controlling score streaks. So they won't be able to see it in the air, they won't be able to see, well, they will be able to see it in the air, but you lying on the floor with the screen in front of you controlling the score streak, so you'll be harder to find. Next up we have Ghost, no, we've done that, sorry, Blast Suppressor. This removes all mini-map indicators when you're using your thrust packet. The thrust packet is your small double jump, as it was exosuit in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, but now they've decreased it a little bit, which I'm happy about, and your thrust jump is less useful, which makes it more realistic and much more enjoyable to play, as you won't get as pissed off. Simple. Next we have Afterburn. Faster recharging thrust pack, so more jumps and slides. You will see this little bar below your crosshair when you're playing a game, and that'll tell you when you can or cannot jump and slide. This is like exosuits in Advanced Warfare, but this time you cannot use them as much, and they are clearly not as effective, which I am fucking happy about. Next we have the final one in tier 1, Overcloak. Earn specialist weapons or specialist abilities faster, so it will deduct 100 points each score, so they'll be quicker to get, making the game more intense, more in-air battles, I don't know, whatever you want to say. It's gonna be fucking brilliant. But next we shall be moving down to tier 2. First up we have Hardwire, immune from counter UAVs, power core, which I'm not too sure what that is. Immune EMPs. EMPs is just up in the air, and it disables everything, but you will still have everything and be able to use everything. You will not trigger proximity bases, explosions and tacticals, so you can walk past them like bouncing betties and shock charges, so you'll be immune to them. Next, Scavenger. Replenish your ammo and equipment from enemies killed by non-explosive weapons, so if you blow them up with a grenade you will not get a scavenger pack, but if it's with a gun you will get a scavenger pack. This was also in Black Ops 2 and was very useful. I didn't use it much, but the next one, which is Fast Hands, I did use quite a bit. You can swap weapons faster and aim down sights faster after sprinting. Reset the fuse when throwing back frag grenades, so you'll have more time holding them, and so you can hold them for longer when cooking your grenades. Next is Tracker, which is another new one. Next two are new, Tracker and Anta. I don't really know how to say that, but first of all, Tracker allows you to see digital imprint of enemy footprints. Lasts for 4-5 seconds. We'll see that in beta, but that could be very useful. Next is Ain't or Ant Up. Start with more score streak points similar to Hardline, which was in previous Call of Duty, so that would be quite nifty to use. And next is Cold Blooded. Reduces your imprints on the ground against Tracker. Makes you immune to the thermal sights and at ground AI streaks such as the AGR and the Dragonfly. Next we go on to Tier 3. Tier 3 is always a good one. We have Engineer, simple, had that before, show enemy equipment. Next, Dead Silence. We've also had this in Black Ops 2, which was just move silently. It reduces the sounds of your movements, making it harder to hear, but this can also, you can hear enemies more if you use the next perk, which is Awareness. Enemy movements are easier to hit, so footsteps, gun reloads, anything like that, they're much easier to hit. Tactical Mask is the next one, which is reduce flash, concussion, grenades, EMP grenades, etc, etc. That's a very useful one. Gunpowder, which is hit fire with your weapon, deploy equipment and throw grenades while sprinting, which is a very, very nifty perk, which I'll be looking forward to using. And next we have Sixth Sense, which is a new one to us. It indicates the direction of nearby enemies on the quadrates. This was used so much in E3. It was so helpful to people, they enjoyed it a lot, and we'll be seeing it in beta, and as long as the game runs smoothly, it will clearly be in the actual game itself. That is all the perks for Black Ops 3. Hope you have enjoyed. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you guys in a tick. I have been JP Gaming. I'm out.